Studio One, guys, Studio One. Yes, I know. How cool is that? So our camera decided to play up for Tim. So he's like, you're going to have to go in posh studio this evening, darling. I was like, no bother with that. It's nice and warm in here. I absolutely do not mind. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is our Monday Night Live Craft and Chat. Okay, so this is where it's a little bit more relaxed. We do a bit of crafting, we answer questions, and we just have some fun with it. And Monday nights is to cover off to make sure everyone is okay. And if I've got any offers for you or a new product, I tell you about them and what to expect for the week ahead. So if you are brand new to the channel, welcome. My name is Toni Darroch and this is the How to Craft Network Studios, 15 years in the making to get me to this very day where I'm explaining to you all Monday Night Craft and Chat. Is everyone okay? Anybody got any gossip? I'm a bit of a giddy kipper tonight. I've had my Lucozade, so I'm ready to crack on. Got a nice little demo for you all. I'm revisiting one from 8 years ago. I went back through my YouTube channel and I had a look at some of the demos that I'd done in the past, some that I'd got the most comments and some that you most loved. I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do that again in a different way with a different product. But we're going to do a fantastic demo. So hopefully if you have only joined me in the last 8 years, you might not have seen it, or you might have seen it from another lovely crafter, and that's okay too. The cycle is large. So let's do a bit of crafting, but there are a few updates that I want to tell you all about. Firstly, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you are watching on Facebook, make sure you share. And if you have a question, just put Q, and that just enables me to spot it a little bit quicker if the comments are going wild, because I know you all like to talk. Can't shut any of you up, and the comment section is tickle, so I have to spot the Qs in between all the rat-a-tat-tat. All of the gossip and all of the unnecessaries, I have to see the Q, because you all talk absolute nonsense on my lives. Don't throw your slipper at me. I'm joking. It's Monday night, isn't it? It's a little bit more relaxed. Although I am in posh studio, I've still got my coat on, though it's cold. Isn't it cold? Crikey. I'm waiting to turn heating off. It's freezing. It gets a little bit like hopeful and then poof, freezing again. And then the wind is blowing a hoolie. Oh, just a nightmare. So Tim's making my comments nice and big. Spill the tea. What's the tea? I ain't got out to say. Have you got out to say, Fendu? You got any gossip? I haven't really got much to say. I have a few things to say, but not much. So I have the winner of our March mega prize draw, which is a £100 voucher for the website. That's going to be announced at the end. The new one for April is now live. And the prize for that, I will tell you at the end of the show. So I'm not telling you all. So you all stay with me until the very end. So if you think my demos are rubbish, you've got to stay anyway to see if you've won your prize. What nonsense, always chatting with tea. So I've got my list. I've got my Lucy list. Lucy Brucey list. So, firstly, no deal hunters tomorrow. Actually, no deal hunters for the foreseeable. I haven't got anything for you guys, but just because we're not doing it tomorrow and probably a few weeks, don't mean it's not coming back, okay? So don't get scared by it. I just don't have out to give you at a discounted price. Sorry? I'm just checking my overhead because Tim's leaving me to it. There we go. Thank you. Cheers. So there's no deal hunters. What I am thinking about doing is replacing it with some inspiration in some form, but I haven't decided yet. So the shelves are sparse. Is that a better word? Old Mother Hubbard's cupboard. So I'm not saying it won't come back once we start getting a little bit of overstock. Maybe I might bring it back. But as it stands, no deals. Sorry. Although I always do offers when I do my live one-day specials. I always put reduced items on the counter. And sometimes in my Monday night lives, I might do reduced items as well, if I have them. So that's one of them. However, I do have a little treat for you all tonight to say thank you. So spring's coming, of course. And we're over our boxes, right? 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness me. We're over those. I'm already over those. Slept for a week after that. You don't have to bribe us to stay silly. I know. You lot are worse than me. It's just that I can't see you all. I know you're all giddy kippers at home. So I have a little bit of a treat for you all. I have a £5 discount for you all, which you can spend on my website. It's only on for 48 hours though. So go and spend £5 discount. I'll give you a code at the end of the show. If you like anything in the show, of course, you can use your £5 discount. You have to spend 30 though, guys. Obviously, by the time you've all got your discounts and then you've had your £5 gift from me, Tom and Tim, it's pretty sparse, right? So you have to spend 30 if possible. You don't have to spend 30. You don't have to spend a penny with Stamps by Me, as always. But the gift is there. It's a spring gift, and it's also a gift to say a big, huge thank you, because those boxes, as criminal as they were for me and Beckett and the team to sort out, I cannot believe, I know you were getting a deal, guys, and I know everybody said you could have done one box at 35, and I did 3 at 35, but that's not the point. The point is that despite all of that, lots of you still invested over and over and over again and still support the brand, and do continue to support the brand till the very day I probably stop crafting, okay? So as a thank you, I'm giving you all £5 back. So I'll give you the code, actually, in case you've got things in your basket you want to add to your previous order. But like I say, you don't have to take the £5, but if you were thinking about buying something, the code is here for you. And the code is GIFT, G-I-F-T, and the number 5, £5, okay? GIFT 5. Don't say I never give you out. Don't say I ever give you out. So then you might want to buy some stencils or something that I'm using this evening. So you can only use it once. Don't be cheating the system. I'm watching you all. Do not be cheating the system. £5, that's all you're getting. £5 each, and I have about hardcore of you, 500 of you. So I'm watching you all. Right, okay. So that's a little bit of a treat for you all. It'll be on for 48 hours. Okay, and obviously for tomorrow, there's no deal hunter. So you can have a peruse in your own time. If you want to, if somebody can put it on social media in one of our groups, because Karen's seeing her family tonight. So if somebody wants to pop it in and just put in a little treat from me, then that'd be super duper kind. So that's that. Let's tick that off. Has anybody got, am I just doing all talking this evening? Nobody got to tell me, oh, any gossip? No? So I've done that. So I've put the next prize draw on for the month of April, and if you are brand new to our prize mega draw, we're doing it for a year. We started it in January. We're now in the month of April, as in the next one, and basically it's £5 a ticket. £2.50 will go to cancer research, and the other £2.50 will go toward whatever the gift may be. And we've done die cutting machines. We've done a £100 voucher for the website. There is going to be a £500 voucher on one of the months as well. So as a company, we strive to give back to the community in one way or another, and we hadn't done anything sort of charity related for about a year, and we were really, really proud of the achievements that we'd done pre that year, as in helping our lovely design team members when they were missing throughout the war. We've also done food banks, we've done Create Together clubs and raised a ton of money, got lots of certificates, which we're very proud of. So I felt like we needed to step up a little bit. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to donate it to cancer research. That's a choice this year, which is very close to my heart, and many others I know. So that's that. And then the last thing I really wanted to talk about was, I don't know if some of you, sorry, I missed. Oh, thanks for... Fendu's replied, it's gift 5. It's gift all uppercase though. It won't work with lowercase. Make sure you do it all uppercase, GIFT and the number 5, okay? Question, are the plates for the die cut? I haven't ordered them yet. I intend on ordering them though, Cheryl, this year, hopefully. You'll watch later, Blue Jay. Okay, sweetheart, speak soon. So the last thing that I want to talk about, and then we'll get into some demos and we'll have some fun. So if you've got any questions, you can shout and chew my ear off, I'm sure. So the last thing is Create Together Club. Now, I did send this out in a newsletter. Now, some of you are stating that you're not getting our newsletters, which horrifies me really, because I put a lot of time and effort into our newsletters, and I sent a great one for today. But Karen said a few of you have mentioned the fact that you aren't getting the newsletter. So I will double check that tonight, guys. It's technology, honestly. When it works, it's amazing. When it don't, it's pants. So we've got that going on, which I'm looking into, because a lot of you say I've tried and I just don't get your emails. So I'll have another look into that one, guys. And then the second one is the app, the in-house app. It's having a security update with Apple and Google. If you're having a few problems in the app, that's the reason why. We've got some security things going on. Tim's dealing with those as well. Yeah, I didn't get the newsletter. So annoying. Listen, it takes me a long time it takes me like 45 minutes to pull a newsletter together in an evening when I'm at home, when I'm supposed to be like doing stuff with family, which is annoying, right? But anyway, that's another story. You don't need to be involved in that. So the next thing that I need to talk about is if you don't get the newsletters, please go back in and put your details in again. Because sometimes when we have our newsletters, when we do updates on the system, on our servers and things like that, people's details just disappear. Don't ask me how or who or what happens, but they do just sometimes disappear. So don't be scared to just go and input your details again. Just sign up for newsletter at the top of the website. See if it makes any difference. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about before we get into some demo is our Create Together Club. Now, if you've seen the Create Together Club Chapter 8, which it is listed as Chapter 8, has anybody read the top line on Create Together? So normally when we do Create Together Club, I think the last one worked out at about £50, and it was a full, complete, tailored threads collection. You all loved it, right? I sold it out, which with some of the other Create Together clubs, I've always had some left over. But on that occasion, it absolutely sold out, and it was a higher price point. So I know that you loved the collection. But previous to that, we've done Create Together clubs also at like $39.99, $34.99 with a discount. So there's been 8 chapters, all at varying prices. So you've had like 3 embossing folders, 3 stamps, a stamp, a paper and an embossing folder. You've had complete collections. So we've done quite a lot of mix to sort of like keep it interesting for you all, because I don't want any of you to get stagnant with your craft. I like to sort of like keep the interest there and alive. So you will notice that this one's $69.99 and it's down to $64.99. Now it says Create Together Club Chapter 8 Premium. Don't know if any of you have noticed this. Now, what this basically means is it's still going to be a Create Together club, but only the people that purchase it are the only people that are going to get the inspiration, and I'll tell you why. What I'm going to do is a Create Together club with a lower price point for those of you that their budget doesn't quite stretch, and that's okay too, and this is why I'm doing it. I don't need to do it. There's absolutely nothing I need to do in this company, but my mindset has been built for the last 15 years that everybody's budget's different, totally different, and I am not leaving anybody out, and I've said it from day one. But when people are spending $69.99 or $64.99 on a bundle, and then I'm stood on my platform saying, but anybody can join in, how is that fair? It's not. And I have had in the past, not recently, but in the past said, I paid for this, and you know, really? That people who are not buying it shouldn't really be getting it. And I've always thought, no, that's not how we roll at Stamps by Me. No. Everybody gets it. However, the price point of this one has been gone to $69.99, and with a discount from me, $64.99, and then obviously you get all your points and things like that. However, it is exclusive to the people that buy it, and I'll tell you why. This one's a little bit different, okay? You can use your £5 voucher to get off this one, actually, if you want to, I believe. But it's a little bit different in the sense that we've always done like stamps, stencils, dies, embossing folders and things like that. With this particular one, the premium one, you're going to get some brand new coloured confetti inks. So we're going to do a limited run of coloured confetti inks that will only be available for the Create Together Premium. But please don't think I'm leaving anyone out who can't afford the £50, £60 that it's going to be with all of your discounts and whatever else. I will be running an all occasions chapter, Create Together chapter 9, we will call it, because it's going to be after this one, at a lower price point, and everybody can view the content, okay? So that is my decision. I've made that decision. to do 2 concurrent. You all love the Create Together clubs. I know probably most of you will buy them both, but you now have options, okay? So the Create Together Premium is the one where it's exclusive to the only people that buy the product, okay? The Create Together Regular is the one where everybody can get the inspiration, and if they don't want to buy the product, they can take the 5 days of inspiration that I give you, and then you can utilise it with your craft stash. That's exciting. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm super excited about it in the sense that it is time that we started to sort of like get really into being creative. So for so long on this platform, Monday night lives, I sell you product, okay? Tuesday, deal hunters, I sell you product. Friday, 1 day specials, I sell you product. And then if I do a weekend show, sometimes I sell you product. I'm bored of it, guys. I am totally bored of it. I want to be creative, and I'm going to flip it on its backside, basically, and I'm going to be creative, and then the sales will be on the back of the creativity. I hope this is making any sense at all. I've been thinking about this for months. So you will be able to get the creative element of it where I get to play properly. And then if you want to buy the product, of course, you can buy the product as well. But I'm going to sort of like flip the model that Stamps by Me has created from sell. Although I will probably say we are the platform that sell and inspire. But I do want to flip it even further and get that more inspirational content, more videos attached to more product. So you have more ways to use product and you are constantly inspired with new and old product as well. So that's that. Is that all right? You're the boss? You're the boss. I am. Which I hate being the boss sometimes, but it is what it is. So let's craft, absolutely. So I'm going to do a nice demo with some of the stencils, but just so you know, the motion, there's no deal hunters moving forwards until I get overstock again. And then on Friday, I'm not certain about the 1 day special yet, guys. TV have asked me to do some hours on Friday. I will keep you in the loop with that one. What I'm going to start to do as well is I'm going to start putting updates in the Papercraft Eureka page as well, for those of you that are not getting the newsletter. So hopefully you will see the information somewhere. Okay, sounds good, says Karen. Carol, let's have a look. I don't understand with the premium package Create, do you get the new confetti inks in there? Carol, great question. So basically the brand new Create Together Club, if you look at the bottom, I've listed what is in the collection. I don't actually have a visual of it yet because it hasn't arrived. I've put it out early so I can manage my numbers better as a business. But as soon as I get them, you will get a visual. It's limited spaces and the design team will get them and work on samples straight away. But normally, Carol, you would get like a stamp, a stencil, a die, maybe a paper or 3 embossing folders or 3 stamps. On this one, I'm changing it up. I'm adding some confetti watercolours. So you know our the pans? I'm putting some of these colours in as well, only available in there as well to get you inspired and to get you creative with your painting as well. Julie says, I hope I get the newsletter as I don't have Facebook. Are you in the app, Julie? Nathalia's here. Hi, sweetheart. I hope you're well. So don't forget to share. Kathy says, I'm here. 70 degrees in Minnesota. Sunny, did yard work. Ooh. Thanks, I love them. Okay, Carol. Right, okay. So that... At the end of the show, I'm going to announce the mega prize draw winner, and I'm going to tell you what the next mega prize is as well for the month of April. So let's get crafty. Now, I have grabbed a whole bunch of these because these are all going to work with demos. So if you've got any of these, guess what? Dig them out. If you like any of them, maybe you want to use your £5 voucher, of course, you can do that as well. So let me just put you on overhead. Here we go. So all of these layering stencils, there's a few other ones as well. I just obviously don't have the space to get them all. I've just grabbed these off the hook as I've come down the store now. So layering stencils and dies, you've got hydrangea, you've got your lovely peony, your rose branch, your classic rose, and your poppy bouquet. I've still got my injuries, guys. They're healing nicely, though, from the boxes. Nightmare, hey? So I'm going to use this one. So if you've got this one, this is the one that I'm going to use. And we're going to do a partial die cut technique this evening. And this is what I'm referring to when I say to you, I'm going to be going live. I want to do more technique-based sort of inspiration with you. I'll get back to my roots. I was going through my YouTube channel, you know, I'm back pre-super duper busy and pre-doing lots of live shows. I always felt like I was really inspiring with my craft, and it's always nice to go back and reflect on how you were before and what path you're on now in life in general, right? And I went back and I was like, oh my gosh, that was a great demo. Oh my gosh, that's a great demo. Not that they were all amazing, because some of them absolutely did not work out, as you know, because you watched. But I was like, this is where we need to go. I feel like I need to go back. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm just getting old. So I'm going to use this one, which is the Floral Fusion stencil and die set. And it's that gorgeous, gorgeous hydrangea. But please do know you can use any of your layering stencils and dies in your stash, okay? I've got also my classic rectangle waste-free die set as well. I don't think I've used this one at all. It's in my collection, but now's my time to dig it out. So I'm going to use this one as well. And these are the dies that nest inside each other beautifully. So if you like this, you could potentially use your £5 voucher on this one. So let's have some fun. First of all, let's do this stencil and die. It is, Carol. So I think you've got it, darling. So we have the whole bunch of layering stencils, 1 right through to 5. So for my life of me, I couldn't find the one that I used on HTCN. So I've had to get a new one, which is criminal, right? So let's get some cardstock. I've got some white. So let's get some cardstock. Let's just move the die as well. So we're going to go through the number system. Let me get my die out as well. Oh, you're getting interrupted by adverts. That's pants, isn't it? I tell you, world's gone mad. Everybody's charging for everything out there. Honestly. So let's go through the system. So as you can see, they're numbered 1 right through to 5. They have the hearts as well. So all you're going to do is start with number 1. I'm just going to pop it into the corner of this A4 piece of card here. And that'll do my alignment. And then I'm going to stick to the true hydrangea colour, because I found this navy in my stash. Thought this was quite nice. Bit of coloured cardstock, bit different, hey? Yes, Carol, it came with the trellis die, sweetheart. Right, let's get a blending brush here. So I'm going to go traditional. So if you have a look at the packet, if you've kept your packets, because I know some of you don't keep the packets, but some of you do, there's these lovely blue ones here, look. And then there's like these lovely violety, purpley ones. And on the back, you can see, like, if you start with beige, your cream, and you follow the system through, you get this lovely, like, glow halo in the centre of the flower. So I'm going to start, I think I'll start with the heather. Use the ink pad you've got in your stash, guys. And let's just use this one. Let's just get a bit of scrap. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. Tim's brought me a herb tea, guys. So I've got this one. So let's get some ink through. So we start super duper light. And don't worry about how ugly it looks when you put your initial colour down, because all of the layers hide half of the work anyway, right? We know this. So get the colour down. Just a super light colour to start. And you'll end up with something that looks ugly as, looks like a brain. Thank you. Put this back on. And then let's get the next one. So the next one is number 2. So we'll line number 2 up. I'm lining it up just on the edge of that cardstock there. Couple of adverts. It's terrible, isn't it? That's their way of making you part with more money, isn't it? Just put up with them, guys, if you can. Don't spend your money. You're not going to miss out. So I'm sticking with the same colour, which is the heather. Okay, and let's get this on maybe a little bit darker. I think you could probably get away with just using this ink pad, you know, guys, all the way through. Start very light. Never seen a layering stencil, blowing my own trumpet here. Well, me and my designer, but I've never seen a layering stencil that is so good for a hydrangea, you know. Very difficult, very difficult. So then we've got the next layer starting to come together very slowly. So that's number 2. And then number 3. So with this one, we might just step away from that like vintagey heather colour and let's get a bit of fandango on here. Or should we go pink? No, let's go this one. It'll never date. That is true. Trying to do a fuchsia one, you know, the one with the dangly bits in. Try and do that next. So then we'll get this one. Just run your stencils under your tap in your kitchen and ink will just run off the stencil. So I'm pressing on a little bit harder with this one. And you can see now it's sort of like coming together beautifully. And then we have 2 more, so number 4. Line it up, left and right, and this time we could go traditional green, but I think I'm going to go teal. Pearl caramel, says Fendo, that's her favourite. Oh, everybody's getting adverts now, it's just not a good sketch. Anywhere to get money, guys, isn't it? Hey? So annoying. No, ever lasts forever. So I'm doing the leaves. Add a bit of shading myself, extra dimension there. Be afraid to play around with your colour a little bit. What's the worst that could happen, right? Out. Nothing. So now we've got some formation of leaves coming together, and then the next one. I think I'll use the same purple, get rid of that blue. So I don't end up touching that one. Will the floral flutter? I don't think so, darling, because it's nearly sold out as the bundle. I don't think so. So this one is the green, well, teal. Thanks for all sharing my shows as well, guys, in all of your groups. That is super kind. I've seen a significant uplift, so thank you. Very kind of you to do that. So there is the green, and then this bit at the top, we'll just get rid of that green for now, or teal, should we say. Go back to the purple. See if we can get it any darker. If not, we'll move on to maybe this one. How beautiful that is, but I do think we could go a bit darker on this one to make that centre pop even more. So let's get rid of that one. Let's add some darker purple, not too much. And I've always said, haven't I, if you're doing all these stencils, do 3 cards at once. All stencil number 1, all stencil number 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Pounds. Get it a bit darker. There you go. How nice is that? So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to cut this off at the bottom, and then we'll show you my little technique that probably most of you know, but it's okay, right? So what I'm going to do is just pop this in here. Like so. And then we'll just get rid of this side as well. I know I've got this tea here, look. I don't know what that is in the bottom. Probably arsenic. Trying to kill me off. A gin and tonic with mint sounds nice. We've been having this conversation with my son. He's like, Mum, when you have a gin and tonic, you just get the giggles. I can't deal with it, please. Because I never drink. So I get the giggles, you see. Don't beat me up for it. Right. So what we're going to do then is we're going to pop the plate on like so. In fact, have I got the right size die cutting machine to even do this technique? We will soon find out, right? Let's put you back on here so you can see me. Let's have a look, because this might be too big. Come on. Right, so we're going to have to change our technique a little bit, guys. So what I was going to do was I was going to sort of like die cut half. So only half was die cut, but because obviously I can't get it and I ain't got my A4 machine like a plonker, what I'm going to do is I am going to do the die cut up to here, maybe up to here, so the top part is still solid. So you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm going to pop this on my plate. Straighten this up like so. So this is partial die cutting for some of you that may know, may not know. Sorry if I'm teaching you to suck eggs. But still enjoy the moment, because sometimes it is nice to revisit older techniques because we do forget. We do forget. Right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the plate, my next plate, and the bit that I want it to cut is where I'm going to cover with this plate. Okay, so if I only want it to cut that bit there, say up to the hydrangea top, or if I wanted to cut the bottom there, I'm only going to put the plate where I want it to cut. That will probably look nice. Like that, she says. Now tell me how I'm going to get that through my machine, or should we come higher just for a little bit of safety? In fact, if I move it up there like that, I think it would look nice if we had that like that, but I'm going to go a little higher just in case it has a wobble or it decides to just play silly beggars. So can you see now my sandwich looks like that? So where that plate is, it's going to stop cutting. So this bit will stay in here and this bit will cut. Now the problem I have with this one is this die at the top has those bits that all raise, doesn't it? So that's a shame that I'm not going to be able to do that, but you get the idea. So let's just grab our die cutting machine. Let's see how I'm going to get this in here. So I'm just going to push that piece through, put my door down, make sure my die cut plate is safe, and then I'm just going to run this through. And it's only going to cut where that plate is. Have I got the right plate there? That felt a bit easy. Sure to find out. Oh, no, it has. So, only put the plate where you want to cut. So, watch what happens. Just get rid of this. So you can see me. I haven't got my little screen running in. So then what happens is it only cuts. Can you see the bottom? It's only cut where I put the plate. It's gone nowhere near this part here. And then what we're going to do is, let's just get rid of this. Put this back on. I'm just going to take my scissors. You see, watch, when I pop it out, the bit that it's cut. Bring it to the forefront so you can see. There we go. So can you see? And it has actually cut up there as well a little bit and up there, which is what I wanted, okay? So then you can either get a pencil and draw a straight line so you know where you're cutting. Let's do that because I am the ultimate professional in everything that I do. Not. Let me just grab, see. Oh, I've got a ruler as well. So I can see where the cut line has been there and there. So I'm just going to get a ruler. If it's not straight, we can straighten it, so don't worry too much about it. I can see, that looks about right. And then just pencil that off, like so. And then we'll just cut that bit with our scissors. Or with your guillotine, whatever works for you. And you have the hydrangeas captured in the top of that piece there. Can we see that there? So cool. Now, I wanted to do it the other way. So this bit was all like captivated in the white. And then this bit was all free. But I've got the wrong size die cutting machine. So just food for thought when you're doing highly trained professional. Actually, I'm a highly trained professional assassin. I know where you all live. Well, of course I'm not. I like to sell glitter and glue. I like a simple life. Right. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the navy and the white, and we're going to take our big waste-free dies. So these are the ones that have that lovely like triangle embossed detail. Can you see that there? Really, really pretty. So I'm going to take, let's have a look at the size of our image here. Let's go with the largest. I'm going to cut this one in navy first. You changed your scissors. I got them out of my craft bag. I didn't want you to tell me off another single moment. So I'm going to cut this one. Let's just go around this with my scissors. With my new, no, they're not new. I got them out of the craft bag. Grotty things that they are. So let's just cut this here. We could actually do the nesting system, couldn't we? We could get the next one down and pop that inside, or we could even go further. Let's get this one. Let's step it down to 2 dies. Let's see where this is going to take us. I like to experiment with like skipping the dies in between. I don't know if you guys are the same. Just gives your card a bit of a different look, doesn't it? So we'll pop it on here. Tape yours down, tape yours down. And then, where's my plate? Oh, I'm so pleased you've had fun, Natalie. What have I done with my plate now? Give us a clue. Give us a clue. Excuse me. Let's get rid of all this on here so I can see the wood for the trees. some amazing layering stencils on our website, guys. Most of you've probably got them all. Oh, it's here. So let's run this one through. See what this looks like. You use Hunky Dory scissors. They're an absolute steal, the Hunky Dory scissors, aren't they? They were on TV when I was at TV at Hobby Maker, and it was like 3 sets for like 30 quid. I was like, is that the right price for those? Because I have tried to source scissors multiple times and they're so expensive. So now I have, let's just show you. Hopefully you can see it is there, guys. The embossed detail. It looks more like a pinprick than a triangle on just a quick glance, but it is actually a triangle. There, you can see it there. You can see it there. Now, I'm going to save this. I don't know what that's going to, might do for the sentiment, but let's have a look. So, just stitch that over there. Ooh, walls are coming in. I'm like you guys, the walls are coming in. Right, where's my card blank? Here we go. So I have my card blank, and as you can see, might have to cut my card blank down. And then the top, I'm going to cut the card down so the top sits flush at the top, gives me this panel. I'm going to put another panel in here. Don't judge yet before you cannot see, but I believe it. So with this one, I'm going to take the next one down, guys. The next one, or even, yeah, let's jump one. Let's jump another to get the double frame. Let's jump another. And this is just going to ground that hydrangea because it's floating at the moment. Although it is going to get cut to size, it is floating at the moment. Have we all shared my show, guys? Hopefully. And if you have, thank you. So now I have the other one there. But it's that I want. It's just going to stop my image from floating, okay? Right, so I need to mark off where this sits at the top here. Need to put a little finger mark in there, get my guillotine and cut this card down. Have the Tim Holtz ones, and do you love those? I think they're all the same. I think they're all the same supplier, guys. So we've got that so far. And then this is going to sit underneath. We're going to trim the card down. This is going to get trimmed with a little border. So let's put this one on first. Let's glue this flat. And then we can cut the excess away on the bottom of the card. Oh, don't worry if you can't share, it's not necessary. We've said that for years. If you can, though, it is appreciated. And then we'll just take off the bottom here. Are you enjoying the show? Tim's enjoying the show. He's come in to make sure I'm all right. He's very quiet. Are you okay? Do you need these lots to give you a bit of a Brucey spruce? A sprucey boost?
No, son's beating me at tennis.
Pardon?
Beating me at tennis.
Oh, Tom's beating Tim at table tennis.
That's not actually true. But...
All right, okay. You think you're a ninja? I am a ninja.
The Olympics.
Oh, there's no money in table tennis. These are the guys.
Out of money.
I don't want to. I need an Olympic gold medalist. So far, what are you talking to me then? Craft just got in the way, didn't it? I don't think you can, Kathy. I don't think it gives you opportunity to put it in 3 times. However, Kathy, if you ask Becky, email Becky, message Becky and just ask her, can she combine them as one? And you can use it as one if you want to, or you can just use them. You know, she's not been in today though, bless her babies are poorly. So that's that. And then this one in the centre, I'm going to raise with some pads. Now I'll put this one in the centre. And then this one I could do with my washi tape sentiments because they're always a winner chicken dinner, aren't they? I've got no sentiment. Let me just see if I've got... can't pinch it off there. That doesn't match. So, and then what we do is we pad this whole area. I need my bigger pads. Where are my bigger foam pads? The ones that I've been banging on about. Oh, they're over here. If you want to top up on your foam pads as well with your £5 gift, you can do that too. So with the pads, these are the 1-inch pads. I'm just gonna, I love these pads, they're so easy to use. Pad the whole back side of here. I've actually managed to get one of those die cut pieces just out of those leaves there, so I will raise that. You see, the die cuts the pieces proud on the stencil. And then on the smaller leaves, I'll just use ones from my Tails and Tweets. You see where this is going? It's like a hood. It's like a curtain, a canopy. But you could, of course, cut it so it's seamless with this white piece here, so it was sort of like just the canopy just on the rectangle part. But I do like the fullness of the full canopy at the top. It's total preference, of course, like so. And then I do need a sentiment. Let's have a look what we've got here. Got my funky fossil ones here. Let's do this one. Stamp a sentiment. Thinking of you, that's quite a nice one, isn't it, guys? And then with any offcut of white that I may have, what have I done with those? Let's have a look. Here we go, look, on the card. How thick are the pads? These ones are 2mm, so they're not huge. I love the 2mm, don't like cakes for cards. These are the 2mm. We're also doing a 4mm because some of you have asked for some thicker ones as well. So I'll just stamp this on here. Now I do have my navy ink pad here. Shall we stamp it in a navy because it'll coordinate beautifully with the navy card. Let's see what this looks like. I've just got this one here. Oof, very juicy. That will do. And I'll just take my scissors. We'll trim this down. I like thin ones. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's personal preference, I guess. We're all different in our own right, but I like a more flat. I like a bit of dimension, but I'm not like a cake kind of dimension. 3 layers, a sponge and a chocolate and then Nutella. I've got thinking of you there. And then I probably would take the ink pad here and just edge it, stop it from being flat. And then we could maybe put a pad behind this one maybe, and you could either centralise it, you could pop it up on here so it was part of that design up there as well. You could pop it straight in the centre of your hide. There's so many options. I do like my sentiments through my designs, so I would probably put it there or probably put it here, but where do you want me to put it, guys? So let's get this stuck. Tell me where you want me to stick it. Come on, get in the comments, where do you want me to stick it? And I'll stick it wherever the majority of comments are. And then we'll announce our March winner for the £100 voucher for the website. And I'll tell you what the next prize is for April. Oh, irony, an ad for Hobby Maker. So I'm going to stick this, do you know, should we go round now? Let's not ruin it. Pop this straight at the top of the card. Nice little canopy. And then all of its lovely glory further down here. The right of the flower head. Right, consider it done, Amanda. You were the first to comment. It's getting done. Don't want it to splurge out all over because that's normally what happens. Excuse the state of my cutting, it's not very straight, but you get the idea. So this is partial die cutting, and this would have worked with any of the stencils, guys, that I've shown you. But maybe you've got some stencils in your stash that you absolutely love and adore. Then obviously use those as well. They will work equally as well. And then just to add a bit of shimmer and shine, because we can. Get some of the sparkles, shall we? And we'll put some sparkles in the centre of these hydrangeas because we haven't got the uplift. So let's tart it up this way. I was wondering what's stuck underneath. Decisions. Got mini sequins. We've got the sort of like, they're white. We don't really want white. This has been the worst decision of tonight, will it? Those are quite nice with the green. They're quite pretty, a bit too greeny. Oh, now you're talking. Right, we're doing it. Let's do it. Woo, the sparkle box is out. We haven't seen that for a while. Yeah, I know. Amanda, I'm turning over a new leaf. She's like, what are you on about? Stick some sparkles on. Obviously, you don't have to put sparkles on. You do you, right? But I'm just jazzing it up a little bit here. Oh, one more there. Kathy says, that's a nice box. Where's that from? It's their own website. I believe they're on the website. In tools. Don't judge on the state of mine. Mine are the missing ones and the spilt ones are nothing to do with me if anyone asks. The missing ones are in my craft bag when I've been doing demos. I've taken them with me, but it is full. So... my handles come off. It is on the website. Oh, I thought most of you already had this. Love a bit of sparkle. Yeah, me too. And I'm going to leave it at that, guys. So there we go. So partial die cutting using your nesting, waste-free dies, and then a bit of stenciling using your inks. And that sentiment could have gone in the centre, it could have gone across here, it could have gone down the bottom here. You decide where you want to put your sentiment. If you are a clean and simple kind of card maker, this could have been done in white and it would have looked like a little bit of an embossing folder in the background there. But there we go, something a little bit different. Oh, why on YouTube am I getting constant commercials? I'm sorry, it's not to do with me. Right, okay, let's announce the winner for the month of March, which was a £100 voucher to spend on my website. So when I call your name out, all you need to do is message in. Don't be offended if you don't get a reply straight away. Like I say, Becky's babies are poorly. I haven't had an update. And I'm going to check in with her tonight. I'm not sure if she's back tomorrow. So if you don't hear anything, it's not the end of the world. We're not hiding from you. We will get a code over to you as soon as we can. So the winner for the prize draw for the month of March for a £100 voucher on our website is a lady called Jo Wilkes. Well done, sweetheart. You've won the voucher. Whoop, whoop. So I don't know how many you bought, but the random checker threw up your name and you are one of the winners. So if you only bought one, well done. If you bought 3, well done. If you bought 5, well done, regardless. So you've got to be in it to win it, guys. And what a great way to give back in the sense that you're doing one for charity and I'm giving as much back as possible to encourage you to invest in our lovely cancer research charity. Now, well done, sweetheart. Now, the month of April, I have 3 winners for the month of April. And those 3 winners are going to do a watercolour class with me. Now, you watch now. None of you will buy a ticket because none of you want to do it with me, do you? It will be very telling. It will be very telling. But I'm going to pick 3 winners. Well, I'm not. The generator is, because that's what we're doing for the whole year. He's going to pick 3 names to join a class with me. So 4 of us on a call will paint together. How cool is that? Carol, where is it? It's called the Mega Draw and it's on your homepage on the website. You'll see it's bright and sparkly and full of goodness. It's £5, darling. So have a look at that one. Tina says, well done. So 3 people are going to win a class with me and we're just going to have some fun with some colouring and some painting just as a community of 4. And we'll put the world to rights in the actual class. So although it's not like a voucher or anything like that, I feel like I need to change it up. Inspirational content is equally as valuable as a £100 voucher on my website. To me, it is anyway. So to have sort of like 1-to-1 with 4 of us, 3-to-1, in a class will be awesome. That means I get to play too. So that is the prize for the month of April. So if you want to get a ticket and be in it to win it, please do so. Like I say, half the money will go to cancer research and that's it, and everything else will go towards supporting me in giving gifts and prizes and vouchers and all of the other lovely things as well. Will you come over to paint with me? Fly over, will I fly over? Yeah, so quick recap then. No deal hunters for the foreseeable until things change, okay? I'll give you an update on Friday in relation to the one-day special because I'm not sure if I'm going to be on TV or not. So stay tuned for that one. And that's it. That's all I've got to talk about. That's a wonderful idea. Sue, great question. She just got that in time, didn't she? What's happening with the Gold Club, please? Tim's pretty much done it. You'll get the details. If you've invested, if you've purchased it, Sue, you'll get the details. Stand by your bed. Stand by your bed, okay? Unfortunately, now you cannot buy the Gold Members Club because it's sold out. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening. I don't know how to turn this off. Tim's probably playing ping pong, so I'm going to have to take my mic off in front of you and walk out of here and go and tell him, okay? So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening, guys, and I will see you all Friday, hopefully for a one-day special. But if not, I'll be on TV at Hobby Maker, okay, as well. So with some offers on there. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening. Take care, guys. Bye. I'll put you on overhead so you don't have to look at me. See you later, guys. Congratulations to the winner as well. Totally deserved. Bye, guys.